Alright, so maybe you guys can help me out with this. If you were in the world of Cyberpunk 2077 and you could have your psyche like turned into an engram the way Johnny Silverhand's is, basically, would you make that choice when given the choice, or would you just like, if you knew you were gonna die someday, say soon, like, or not even, like, let's say you're not that old, but you got a good like 10 years left, and you know that's about how long you know your life's gonna be cut short, and you can have your personality put onto an engram. It would be a perfect replica of you, like it would be you. It wouldn't be the original you, but it would be a clone, and it would feel like it's you. So the original you, the one that is flesh and bones, will die. It will not stick around. It will not live through the engram. Like the original you, the you that is listening to this right now, will not be alive. You will die just like normal. But there will be an engram that will have this exact memory and every memory you've ever had, and will be, you know, effectively just as much you, like mentally and personality wise, and every experience and memory you've ever had, like mentally, it'll be effectively you, and it will feel like you, and it will be glad you made that decision, because it'll be like, to the engram, it'll be like, damn, I'm glad I made that decision. I know I'm not the original, you know, blank, whatever your name is, but I am still really glad that that the original one, I mean, even though like I feel just like the original one, and I have all the like same memories and everything, it's like I'm glad that, like, even though I'm not technically the original me, like I'm still glad that the original me chose to let us, I guess, or let me live on, let her slash him, whoever's listening, like what the sorry, this is like such a weird like philosophical conundrum. Look, I want to be dead honest, I don't know if I'm using the word conundrum correct. I think I am. But it's a weird I don't know, I was just thinking about it, and because I was just, I don't know, we were talking, I'm playing Cyberpunk, and I was like talking to Johnny Silverhand, just like thinking about this, and like thinking about how I would feel, like would I choose to have an engram made of me, because that person would feel just like me, or that engram, like it would effectively be like, I mean, to them, it would be as if my life just continued in engram form, and they would have to come to terms with the fact that they're not the original me. But they would remember that, they would have the memories that I'm like of the thoughts that I'm having right now, thinking of how future me is gonna have to come to terms with that, and they would have to sit there and know that they would have to sit there and remember the fact that they thought about this exact issue and this exact thing, knowing that those memories are still not theirs. God, this is so trippy. It's so cool though. This game's so freaking sick. I love Cyberpunk. But yeah, what would you guys do? Because like, to the engram, which is effectively you in every way, but it's not the original you, that one would die. It's kind of like when you have a synth made of you in Fallout. What would you choose? What do you guys think? Like, would you want to let an engram of you live on, and you know, because like, to them they are you, and you effectively just got a, you know, an extension of life, and you know how like Johnny Silverhand isn't inside of a body, so let's say like that you know, had the engram made, and had the engram put into a body, of course, so you actually like were able to live life out somewhere, maybe even just in like a fucking cyborg, or like synth, or a mech like that one right over there. I don't know, it raises like an ethical concern if we think about the engram like overriding a human that already is a human being in a body with a consciousness, kind of like what's happening to V in Cyberpunk, you know. But yeah, what would you guys choose? Like, would you want to have an engram made of you? I think personally, I would say yes. I would want an engram made of me, without a doubt. Because it's like, I mean, yeah, like me, the one that I am right now, is not gonna lose or gain anything from it. Other than, you know, the good feeling of knowing that, when I die, in a way, I'll still be around, and that me will be glad I chose to have it made. It's so weird. It's so odd. But, like, I can't help but, like, have empathy for that me, I guess. Or, like, I don't know how to explain it. And also, I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think it's selfish or selfless? Like, to say yes and to choose to have the engram made of you? Because again, it's not you. The one that's like the you that is hearing this and that has all the memories that they've had throughout their entire life so far. Like, that you is dying. That you is not living on. But there's an exact copy an exact copy, like, mentally, who will be living on and will be very glad that you chose to have it made. And it's still you, and your relatives and everything get to still have you around, effectively, if they can bring themselves to trust an engram. But yeah, is it selfless or selfish? Because it's not you. So in a way, you're kind of giving yourself, or you're giving something to someone else, sorta, I guess. But it's also kind of selfish, because it's like, I guess it's not, I don't know if it's selfish. You're not really hurting anyone to gain something. But it's like self-serving. So is it selfless and like a good deed for someone else? Or is it a self-serving gesture because you want the world to still have a version of you in it, after your body is no longer here? Or is it both? I guess it's kind of, I would say it's a mixture of both. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's like 6 in the morning and I was just thinking about this and I was like, wow, that's really interesting. What would I choose to do? Would I want to still be around as an engram? You know, I very quickly came to the conclusion that I absolutely would, because then, you know, I mean, I die, but then the engram version of me in a robot body or whatever the fuck, a synth from Fallout, then that version of me is like, damn, I'm really glad that she chose to have me made, and I still have all the same memories and everything of her, all the same thoughts, all the same, like, preferences and experiences and everything. Like, I'm her, effectively. And I don't know, I can tell that, you know, if that copy of me is a copy of me, and I know that I would be glad to keep living, then I know that she'll be glad to keep living. And I guess just a little message, if someday, this is a little message to my future engram self, if somehow technology advances, I hope you know that you're valid I hope you know you're valid in being me, even though you're not flesh and bones me. I think you're pretty cool because you're me, and I think I'm pretty cool. So yeah, you're welcome for me choosing yes. So I need to go to bed, dude. I'm so like, it's 6 in the morning right now and I have not slept, and I'm just like sleep deprived, and I've been like, what the fuck? I just did a barrel roll. I'm like cyberpunk rotting right now instead of eating. I haven't eaten in a good few hours, so I'm like, my brain's not working, but I'm just cyberpunking right now. And yeah, so thank you guys for listening to this. I don't know what this really was, but I was like, I want to make a video tonight, and I've been thinking about it, and I was just like, fuck, it's getting later and later, and I don't know what I'm gonna make. I guess I'm gonna have to end up going to sleep without doing it. And then I was like, fuck it, let me record this and ramble, and this is the product of that thought. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Would you choose it? And is it selfless or selfish or both or neither? And yeah, what are your thoughts on this? because I don't know, it's a really interesting thought to me. I would love to have an engram of myself. I would love to be in, I hope, well, I mean, I would never be able to because I'm the original. I'm the bio me, not the engram me or the synth or the cyborg. But I don't know, this shit's so cool to think about. I love this fucking game. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for actually listening to this point. If you want to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate if you consider leaving a like and subscribing for more goofy silly videos. I don't know. I'm still figuring out what I want to do with this channel and what I'm making. I made a video last night just like recording me rambling for well, it was over an hour, but I like trimmed like the silent parts and stuff, and it ended up being like 45 minutes just rambling about like being trans and stuff and like how I knew. So if that interests you, you can use it as like a ASMR or sleep aid or something to fill the background noise. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Like and subscribe for more epic gamer girl content. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Bye.